Mm-hmm.
and it was wrong every time.
Oh my God. Other questions like what should I do if I find billing errors? Well, you need to stop incorrect billing immediately. Depending on what it is and how long it's been going on, you may want to seek some legal counsel so that it can assist you in what steps you need to move forward because there may be a repayment. So you may have to do a self-disclosure to say, hey, we found da 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 da, because it's better to tell them beforehand than for them to come after and they found it and now there's additional auditing and potential fraud and abuse types of situations going on that will require additional payment. So it's better to make sure that when you stop it, you seek legal counsel or counsel from a compliance professional or your compliance office or officer on how you need to move, especially if self disclosure may be in your future. Um, yeah. So again, I say this just to make sure folks know that this is a real thing. There is compliance. They give you guidance. They tell you what you can and cannot do. Every year when your new codes come out and information about the codes come out, oftentimes there's a whole federal register that's attached to that to say, okay, here's the additional information. This is why you need to do things this way. These are the bumpers, if you will, in how to operate in the sandbox. And so uh, familiarize yourselves. Again, you can't just be like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Well, yeah, you should have known. And Medicare and Medicaid definitely let you know because they send you all this information when you're signing up. Um, yeah, right. They do be trying to reverse engineer the codes. Um, they give you all this information when you enroll. They let you know, hey, make sure because you provider, it's not necessary for you to know, but it is important and it's your responsibility to make sure that you have someone on your team who is submitting on your behalf to know. Because again, ultimately, you everything that you do is at the mercy of that person who is submitting those bills on your behalf or submitting those claims on your behalf. So it's real important that you understand. And like I said, this particular roadmap, while today we just talked all about, the billing and documentation piece, there's a lot of information in there. We talked about those laws. Those laws are not to be played with. And not all of them relate to the billing services. There may be other things, receiving services, getting kickbacks, all of that stuff, all them little games that folks like to play. There are rules around that, and so making sure that you understand what those rules are, so that you are playing any of these games appropriately, is key to having a successful practice that stays out of trouble. How about that?